є таке слово народу,
Марія?
The first one, it will be about balance of opinions in our articles. It will be the main principle in our newspaper. Second one, the second one, so we want to bring the old conflicts to public. Basically, we want to touch upon like the old pains of people, the problems that nobody wanted to discuss it, and then we want to bring it to public and try to solve somehow through the media. At least we want to give the people the opportunity to speak up.
The third one is fact-checking. So we wanted to create a department in our media that will check another local media and will recognize their mistakes and bring that also to the public. And the third one is to make watchdogs in our media. It means that they will check how the government uses finance and make them accountant to the citizens.
The next one is media literacy workshops. So basically, through our media, we want to organize some media lectures in the schools or another, like media education, online literacy, and also media literacy to teach students how to analyze content and how to easily detect fake news and basically disinformation.
And in this workshop or lecture, we can explain for audience how make normal news, true news, and why our media is the best.
And also, we will have the open online platform for discussion on our website. So it's like the analogy for, in Ukraine we call it like open mic, when everybody can express their opinions and propose some nice initiative, something like that.
And next, it's involving local opinion leaders. It's people whom our audience trust, and there will be talk for problems which are important for our audience.
And it's important because if we say about opinion leaders, it must be opinion leaders from different community. It can be business, education, religion community, or something like that. So different parts.
That's all. Thank you.
Cool. This is a new media or is this an old media?
New, of course.
You know, will this work? What do you think?
I have a question. It's just general media. Maybe you have some ideas. What is the target audience? What is the main topic? And what is this media about?
So we thought about our target audience, and first of all, it's like the media for young people who are engaged in their communities, some community leaders, activists, and so on. Like the leaders of opinion who can further pass this information in their small groups and communities.
But it's not only about young people. It's for activities people in the first moment. And if we say about topic, about format, if it's local media, it must be media who
Connection?
covers different topic. Different topic about some city or some local community.
You mean what's happening? Like what's on? how it's periodic and what it's a paper or it's a website? What is
No, it's website because it's more cheap.
So how is this not? Is it new?
Yes, I think yes.
How would you communicate this? Would you say, hey, we are the honest guys, you should trust us? Or how would you, because building this would probably need communicating, like a strategy around the communicating part.
Well, we are planning to have a constant dialogue with the public, and we have said that we will have online platforms for discussions, and also maybe not all citizens use social media very often, so we can also make monthly meetings.
Yeah, because for example now, if we say about our city, local social media, local community in social network like Facebook, yeah, it's very popular. Maybe, dear friends, you know about Людоньки Пораття or Варта Один, yeah. So it's a very popular local community in Lviv, in Facebook, yeah. And why it's important, because in this community we can see what Facebook or social media or online now. It's not only area for young people, yeah, but for like a middle-aged people, for old people, you know, yeah. If we will use social media channel, yeah, we can have different audience, yeah. Maybe.
But if your audience is wider, it's harder to connect them.
Yeah, but then maybe it's a good idea to keep it.
Maybe I speak very well.
Okay.
Yeah, you should do this.
Sorry, maybe it's a little bit hard for me explain in English, yeah. But I mean, what's if we say about local media, about local news, one moment, it's news for activity. It's media for activities people, yeah. Age doesn't matter, yeah. It's one moment. Second moment, how we can have good communication with our audience, yeah. Social media, it's online and offline in real life. Yeah, activities or my God.
Platform.
Yeah, platform. Yeah, so and Masha.
Yeah. Other questions? It's good. By the way, have you heard about this initiative? I think it's a international initiative where media facilitate meetings between people with radically different opinions,
Yeah.
and to cafes and ask them to sit down. It's great. It will fit nicely into your concept in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
and sorry, and but I want to explain about topic. Yeah, it's important because we, I believe, what if we say about local media, we can't say about media with вузькими темами, вузькоспеціалізовані. Yeah, because local media, it's media about all process and all all events or something like that, what's happening in this area. Yeah, so it can be about culture,
Narrowed by
industry.
the geography.
Yeah, okay, just geography. Yeah. Okay,
Good.
All right. So, recently we have noticed that young adults aged 18-25 have been suffering because of depression. And what we decided to do, we decided to create a platform, actually a website. So the target audience, as you may see, is 18-25. And you're going to this website, and there are 5 links, which divides on the 5 regions of Ukraine: Eastern, Western, North, South, and Central Ukraine. And for instance, you are a depressed young adult who doesn't know what to do in life. You go there, you choose, and you're living, for instance, in Kiev, so you choose the Central Ukraine, and then you're like, I don't have plans for tonight, maybe I should entertain somehow, and you just go to the lifestyle, you choose some events, and maybe you're just boring and you're an introvert, you want to just stay home, so you go to the opinions and people, you read some inspiring articles, or you really want to commit suicide. So what you do, you click on the psychological support, there is chat, hotline with a real psychologist who will help you. Then you don't know what you want to do, you're lost, you want to get the job, but you don't know where to start. So you click on the career button, and there's going to be help. Yes?
Yeah, the reason why we decided to make such a website is that because we really know the issue that really a big amount of students, they face anxiety, they face depression because of the fear of missing out, they have no idea what they will do in their future. And so basically our aim is to empower young Ukrainian adults that they can contribute into something, that they can be successful in the future, that they can do projects, like all the other stuff. Because, for example, if I'm studying here, right here in the pool, we have like lots of different opportunities, lots of different projects and different things. But for example, if I met students from the other universities, sometimes they're really anxious and they're really frustrated because they have no idea what they want to do in their future life. So we think that such a website is really a necessity for now. Yeah, and so the way how we will build a trust process to our media consists of, the first one is the influencers on the different levels. That means that, as we already talked about, the Instagram bloggers or Facebook bloggers or just successful people who, depending, and all of them were depending on the region, because as we mentioned, we have 5 regions with whom we will, is our target audience, so of course we need to take into account that all of the opinion leaders from each region. The next one is that we will cooperate with the local communities. For example, such organization for young adults, the Free Plus, European Youth Parliament, and also all of them will be depending on the interest of our target audience. For example, it could be art, it could be sport, it could be social initiatives, whatever we can imagine.
And also, we're gonna have like forever alone sessions. If you're like really don't have friends, you have problems with your family, maybe you don't have parents, and you literally want to die, what you do, you just find these kind of forever alone sessions where you're gonna meet a lot of people who think very similar way, and they're also alone, and they also want to commit suicide, so you just go there, you meet them, you talk, you chat, and then you actually are healed. So these are also kind of and they are going to be controlled by psychologists, so they're going to really work and help those people. These forever alone sessions will be mostly for introverts, and these kind of local communities, offline is going to be mostly for extroverts. So we are, something like this.
And also we sort of indicators, like indicators of success of our project, how we are going to collect them. First of all, it's very important to collect feedback of those people who already participated in our activities and who think that those activities were important and they gained some very good experience from that activities. They can share feedback with us or with other potential participants in 2 ways. First way, they can just make these short YouTube videos and post them online about this project, how it helps them, why it is good, and why they recommend other people to go there. Or we can put their feedbacks on our website in the form of short stories, like references.
Maybe you've seen the video of Shia LaBeouf who is like, do it, just do it. So that's going to be something very similar.
Yeah, and also it helps to build trust because, for example, if you want to buy some product and you go to the website of this product and you see some feedbacks of real people who already use this product and you read why this product is great, you tend to trust this product even more and you're motivated to buy it or to be engaged in some activities of some company. Other indicator is our transparency. We would like to be transparent in terms of our financial part. We will publish all the reports which are connected to our activities, and we also thought about fundraising, because of course obviously it's not possible to organize such an initiative without some financial support. So we thought that we can apply for some EU-funded projects, or we can get some grant support from Canada or from other donors who invest a lot of money in Ukraine. So we want to be transparent in terms of financial part of our activity, and also we are going to give a lot of information about our project. We will participate in some TV shows, we will participate in some interviews, and we will write a lot about it. And we can also, of course, cooperate with journalists who would like to cover our activities. And also, we decided that we will need some ambassadors.
Ambassadors, yeah, I can explain it. So, ambassadors means that our opinion leaders, they would be the ambassadors of our project. Because, for example, if you are about to create an NGO initiative, you need to do this like doradča rada, like that. Like basically the core team chair board, something like that. And if this chair board consists of the people who are like really active, they are well known in the society. That means that this NGO would be meant to succeed. That's why we also think about that case for us.
And also, in the end, we've tried to think of main things that we are going to focus on, and we created some kind of slogan for our activity, startup activity, project, whatever. So we are going to implement, to create this project in purpose to have healthy, inspired, empowered young
Ukrainian
young adults.
Yeah, and people gonna come to Ukraine not because we drink vodka all the time, or because tickets to Ukraine are very cheap or something like that, or Chernobyl, but because we have really nice, very powerful and inspired young people who are gonna change the world.
Yeah.
Thanks to our platform. Thank you.
Cool. So what do you think?
You like it?
Nice.
It's cool.
And it's an interesting idea about ambassadors.
Sorry?
Interesting idea about ambassadors.
What is the hardest thing to achieve? Like, where is the risk?
To start. That's
To
the
start
hardest.
and to build a trust, because I read the research, and it was published data that 2017 year, it was the year with the lowest the amount of trust in the society to the business, to the NGO, and to the government. And that means that people, they don't want to trust to such, I don't know, like how to say, to politics, for example, right? And so that they build the local small communities in which they can make changes by themselves. Yeah, so this is really challenging.
Yeah, I think we have to build like a precise, clear plan, and then people who have the same mind, have the same common thoughts, they're gonna look at that and like, yeah, we wanna support you, we're gonna do the same. And that's the hardest part, like to start, and then we're gonna find all the influencers, local communities, create this for every little session. So.
Will this be just for like happy people like me? Would it not be?
No, not for like you, because it's like 1825.
Yeah, but let's say I'm actually 24.
Oh, really?
If I'm 24 and happy, is this not for me?
No, you can join it. You can become like an ambassador or a partner, or you can help to conduct these kind of forever loan sessions, to become a mentor.
Okay, because I think when you work with media strategy and all strategies, and you come up with plans, then something you need to identify is where is risk. What is high risk with your plan, and then you need to navigate and to see, okay, how can we reduce the risk? I think one of the risks here is actually to get this known.
Get
get people to know it. And, and I think it's a high risk that people will be depressed and commit suicide without knowing that the help is there. So I would say maybe you could do this either to have a very good distribution and it's not really working. Marketing plan.
Sure.
Or you could make a service that would also include people that were happy, so that more people use it. Because it's not like if you're depressed, it's not a condition that you are in forever. It's like a short period of your life.
Depression is not forever. That can become slow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is something you need to know about when you go into depression, because then it can help you. So I think that is some of the risks. I like your idea. I would like to show it, to see it in reality, and actually we need it in Norway. I don't think we just
Sounds like a nice plan.
yeah. Okay. Any other questions here? Any comments?
I don't believe that empowerment of young Ukrainian adults really helps, because each person is responsible for
Their own happiness.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're depressed, it's like it depends how you.
But that's
Okay.
gonna be a good start.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I have the answer to your question from my own experience. When I was in middle school, I had no idea that I can do changes, that I can participate in social projects and whatever, right? But as soon as I came to KU, I saw that here is plenty of different projects, different opportunities, so that I just needed to like discover my potential to make changes, and so that basically the aim of our project, you know, to show people they actually can do something, because they may think that they're useless.
It's more about, I think, awareness than empowerment.
Sometimes you need to empower person to make changes, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting discussion. That's definitely, and I like the initiative. And so thank you very much. We need the next group up. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Option one: how to make a difference and how to create your own audience. Now, first step: target audience. Our project of media will have a website and a paper variant, but they will be different. Website will be for audience from 15 till 45 years old, because in this age group do not really want to buy newspaper, to read it. They think that it's outdated method, and because of that we will create a website for them. While for 45 plus there will be newspaper, and on this website and newspaper will be different content. This will give us opportunity to deeper targeting an audience. So there will be more place for opportunities for youth, for different activities, but this later. Social survey with age quotes. Small, not very big social survey, but with the same amounts in people from 15 till 30, from 30 till 45, and from 45 plus, in order to get to know all the needs or wants, wishes of all age group of our perspective audience. Next, investigate local clubs, NGOs, sports and cultural organization, clubs also, and make communicate with local government and business, because business also can organize some events, or we can help them to organize events, and local government on some country celebrate country dates important. They also organize some events, and we can help them make it more interesting, and of course earn audience on this. How we will out-compete our concurrents.
I can tell about it.
Okay, Mikhailo has already said about our first point, deeper targeting on audience. Another our point is organize journalism club or club of local writers and so on. We hope it will be interesting for our audience, and some young journalists will come for us. Another point is organize open air party. We hope it will be interesting for all people who live in our city. And an open air party can be our
Interesting trait.
something special. Also, we are going to organize local cultural events, volunteering, and something another. For example, beauty contest, a competition with young beautiful girls, or
Young beautiful boys.
and boys also,
It's after.
and some internship. Also, we are going to create a special platform where we will write and describe about opportunities for youth, because we want to
Involve young people.
Yeah, we would like to involve young and older people because, and we would do this by ourselves. We would like to create those clubs for attract the audience, and on those picnics or party we would like to ask them, and we want to share our position maybe and taste, and we would like to ask them what they want, and to get more closer with our audience, and because in the small cities now, like you know all about all of them, but you are not so close with them, and we would like to share, like today or yesterday we didn't know each other, but we communicate and create something great, and that's why we would like to start do this by ourselves, not just write that post what something great about our city or what it is going on, but we would like to create that that news also.
So our next point is about make a safe platform where people, namely local people, can share their news, requests, and maybe talk about what they want to read in our newspaper, or like some events, and it should be like a membership between our newspaper, our website, and local peoples and our readers.
Our platforms, newspaper or maybe website, we wanted to make at first a connection between local development and citizen, because it's task made in this platform, in this area, and at first we want to know what people want, what people wish, and make this in our newspaper, and give them different proposals. But then we make this communication also, we will do different mistakes, different, but maybe not right things, and we want to show that it's normal, and we will say that yes, in this we not right, in this not good, and we wanted to make trust to our audience that it's normal and say about mistake. It's normal things for communication in future. And our teams, we will show in this platform that it's normal communication on this area.
I would like to add. Okay, can I?
I also want to tell how we would like to communicate with our audience. The first on our website, or it could be a channel on Telegram, when you can read just the topic of the some news, and then transfer for our main website. And in the comments you can just ask something or tell your requests, or what do you like to read, and what don't you like in that. And with all the audience, you just can come to our main office, because in our country all the people they have a lot of free time, and then they just like to walk, and they can also go to our main office and tell us what they want to read, or with what they disagree. And about trust, that's the main course of our platform. We would like to involve government, and when we will create some event, when we will do some event, we would like to ask them to come, and for people see that we also have power, and that the government support us.
Last part about truth. People usually true to something that they know or they connected with. So we want to create our own merch, and after that to build our brand. Of course, it will be local brand, but so on. Merch, it can be from very simple things like pens, pencils, copybooks, notepads for winners of our like journalism concourses, or for this beauty contest, or for some professional contests which we would organize in collaboration with business. And then winners will have an opportunity for internship in a local business. And of course t-shirts, because everyone likes t-shirts with some interesting prints.
Or cups. Cool.
One last thing.
One last thing. And I think we should write down and describe the opportunities for students and for those people who are searching the work, because now we have some problems in country, and we are searching for the work and the studies.
Yeah, thanks. It was extensive. Any comments?
I have a comment. You have very wide target audience, age from 15 to 45. How are you going to manage it?
Usually when you establish business, you can have 3 different target audiences, and to each you will have a different way. So we have 2 target audiences. One is, let's be, younger audience, which we would communicate with by using a website and internet technologies.
But I mean, it's very big gap.
I agree. It's wide. So probably what they're saying is that since it's local, you need to include everybody. So the target group is more local.
To include everything in one website.
Mostly about students graduate from school for who looks for some opportunities and internship, their parents who also interested in local events. It's graduate from universities. They are not similar, but як буде схожі? A bit same to graduate from schools. So yeah, they share their interest. Not at all, but they share. Local, local media will have to involve all local citizens. An opportunity for actually internship. It can be as well as youth, as well as man or woman 35 years old.
It's going to be very hard to rule this kind of stuff.
But
kind of a gap.
So
you're right, guys. I got a message. Someone want to take me away, and that means that I won't be able to look into the other work, which I really think is a pity. I saw it, and I'm so looking forward to see it. But the taxi has been waiting for me for 15 minutes, and the plane will not be waiting for me for 15 minutes. I'm sorry about that, bad planning on my side, but it was really interesting for me to look into your work, and I'm glad I was able to kind of talk to you while you were working. What I would say, as you realize, everything here needs refinements, and after you do more deep thinking and strategic development on this idea, they will evolve. But I think all of them are good, and I could send you as consultants to lots of media outlets, both TV and online, because I think they need this kind of thinking, because this is thinking outside the box, where you kind of define other services as a kind of an integral part of the journalism, and I think that's the way to go and to move forward. So I think really you're into something great here, guys. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Really.
Thank you.
So thank you. I'm proud of you. Really, it was great. I thought I had my business card with me. I tend to forget them. That's why I never get rid of them. It's very easy to get hold of me. Please contact me for any reason. We have a great office here in Lviv, also one in Kiev. You should drop by, you will love it. They will take good care of you. Come for a coffee and talk with the guy, ask them what they're doing. And contact me, it's morten@innoco.no, or come, you can decide. I will be glad if you have questions, if you want to visit. I live in a great place in Sandefjord and can take you kayaking. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, let's thank Morten from our department and from you personally for such wonderful 2 days. Hope to see you again here. Maybe we have more to share. And maybe you can take this photo. I wanted to say selfie. Oh, Alexandra has camera.
Oh, yes.